Hi. um, there's people in this world that are so diabolical that they will freaking haunt you for 60 freaking years doing magic on you, setting up little traps so your life doesn't go good, putting losers in your life instead of letting you find your own. And when you do find your own, they fucking tell him a bunch of lies and he goes away. For your energy, because pure-hearted people got freaking tons of energy. And children of the Most High. And they will do anything not to let you fall in love, have enough, and be happy. If you've got someone like that in your life that never wants to, has a nice thing to say, has blocked you from doing anything fun, led you on, oh yeah, we're going to go camping this weekend, or in the summer I'm going to rent a cottage, and never does it. You know, constantly makes the house dirty because you know you hated it. I don't do anything now because I'm not cleaning up after somebody wants me fucking dead. But they'd always leave the kitchen a mess. If you have someone like that in your life that's always making a mess behind you and never cleaning it up and just thinking, oh, you'll clean it up, get rid of them. Because they're doing that just to make you miserable. Because when you're sad, they get energy from it. So try and stay happy. I tell you, some days are frickin' hard. When they have everybody doing chakra magic on you, or especially the head one. You just put a hat on, but I mean, it's noisy and annoying. Heart attack spells, chakra spells, pulling on your fucking sacral. It feels like somebody's in there squeezing your fallopian tubes. All this stuff. You're dealing with entities that were supposed to come here or were allowed to come here and show humanity good and how to, have families and stuff, and they didn't. They did the opposite. They want to stick their dick in you and then suck off your sacral energy and leave you with a kid or whatever, right? So they can keep coming back. They don't give a shit about the kids. They don't give one shit about the kids. Matter of fact, I have a huge belief that that's what happened to my son. Is he did things to him behind my back that I had no idea about. And my son just started hating me from a very young age. And I was like, and so it fucks you up, right? Especially if you're a good-hearted person, you don't believe that there's people like that in your life and that people are like that. I just thought people had problems, but they were never like diabolically planning your fucking demise. Excuse my language, but I've been through so much and I've been holding on. And yeah, we're allowed to cry as long as you freaking get it out of the way and don't dwell on it. And sometimes it's hard to pull yourself out of it because they've got so many people working on you at once, right? And you got to realize, hey, they're trying to put me here. And then you're sick at the same time, like you're so sick that you can barely move out of bed. Knowing they gave that to you too, they put that on you. Because as soon as I rebuke it, it goes away, and then they send it back, and it comes back. Or, I got the body chills and everything. But when they're sick, if you're a healer like me, a super empath, because I feel everything, I always have, they think that they can just download it on you if you don't know about it. They can just dump that shit into you and your spiritual record, not hit that theirs, right? So, get that inner work done. Forgive people who hurt you when you were little. Try to remember it all. You're not forgiving them for them. You're forgiving them for you. You're releasing it. Release that pain, right? And love the Lord your God who's inside you. So use your brain to tell your heart that you love it. They both left the house today, just now, and it's not drastically different because their dark energy lingers. But, and then there's people out in the parking lot in the building. They're always freaking working on me too. But it takes a lot to try to keep yourself happy, right? Like he busted my TV. I don't know what he did, but I know damn well he blew up my TV. My TV is less than a year old, and it don't work now. They blew the fucking screen yesterday. Because I get a lot of information from YouTube, right? That I resonate with. I'm not saying it's all being done to me, but this is what these people do. I've done the research on adrenochrome and all that. See, if they can't suck the life out of you, then they got to go underground and beat a kid and drain its blood and drink that, right? It's just sickening. You should go to my Cindy the Boer 92 Facebook page. There's a lot of information on that site. But anyways, and I did this research back in 2015. So things are coming around, I guess. I always said I'm so impatient. I was born 2 months early, and I've been in a hurry ever since. I tell you, God taught me patience. Anyways, your family can be your worst enemies. Blood is not thicker than water. At least not the blood I came from. No. I'm not too sure about my brother Grant, but I know my brother George and my sister Melissa are trying to take me out because Craig goes, when I pulled my energy away from him and any kind of freaking acknowledgement to him, he goes, I'm gonna call George. Like, what? I'm a 60-year-old woman. You're gonna call my brother because I don't want to be with you? Like, then I knew. Like, he's been in cahoots with them, right? Then I knew my will shit, all that will shit, missing inheritance, Because when my mom was passing, or she was really sick, they went from 100 Mile House past the hospital to look for some will. They were panicking. And when my father died, they all stood around me and got me to sign something because Melissa worked for the restaurant, so this is her inheritance. So that's twice. And then when my mom passed, I forgot that we had a joint account because she wanted me to pay her bills for her. And I had to have it in my name or something. I forget why, but anyways, there was $26,000 in that account, and that's what he gave me. He goes, we decided to let you have it, Sin. And it's like, well, if it's my name on the account and Mom's name on the account, you don't have a fucking choice but to give it to me. And then, so that was separate from whatever she left in the will. I have no idea what that was. I've asked my brother about it. I said, we're all supposed to get a copy of the will. Well, you better, if you got $1,000. So just every freaking way they can, they've tried to fuck my life around. Aunts and uncles. Holy shit. I got 85 cousins between my mom and my dad. So, like, narrow that down to, 85. Some of them had 3 or 4 kids, right? But my mom had 17 brothers and sisters, and my dad had 9. So, there's a lot of freaking people. And don't tell me you didn't know. So if you knew about this will for me, or this trust or whatever it is, and you said nothing, you're just as guilty. That's why I speak up. If I know something and I don't say it, God's going to get pissed off at me. Because I'm supposed to reveal the truth. And sometimes the truth hurts deep. Sometimes you find out what the liars have been doing. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I'm just holding on. Trying to be strong. Yesterday was a rough one because they were all freaking. And plus that white. It's all engineered. The white sky, that's all part of that freaking trying to drive you crazy with AI. Because that's no solar whatever. That's chemtrails. Okay? They're part of smart dust. Trying to control us. Anyways, see those lines on my ceiling? Apparently that's AI and they can just put their faces right through my ceiling. It's weird, but anyways, I'll let this go now.